evening, good evening. YouTube family, happy Friday. This is for entertainment purposes only. Yes, let's do it. Happy Friday. Always remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Yes, good evening. Happy Friday. We're going to get right into it, YouTube family. Let's get right into it. Location, location, location. That's the key, guys. Always remember that. Location, location, location. That is the key, guys. Let's do it. Happy Friday to everybody. Yes. Leonard, how you doing? Caprice. Awesome, awesome, Leonard. Thank you. Everybody, happy Friday. How we doing it? Good evening. Yes, let's do it. Anybody here from New York? Nobody here from New York? Sherry, how you doing? Adrian, how are you? Anybody here from New York? Margaret, Abba. Alba, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Catherine. Margaret, let's go. Happy Friday. Winner, 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 winner. Yo, Ronnie, what's up, Ronnie? So everybody, I'm on the live. I'm going to show you a simple trick like how I always do it. I haven't been on the live. Yes, I'm on the live today. Happy Friday to everybody. Yes, this is how we're going to do it. Anybody from New York, and this is how we're going to do it for New York. You're going to follow the numbers, what came out. You're going to know what's the corner pairs, and I'm going to show you what it is. The 1 is the 6. The 2 is the 7. There's techniques to this. For anyone that's new, you're going to learn how to do it. I'm going to show you. This is your mirror numbers. That's the first step you need to learn, your mirror numbers. So anyone that's new, that's the first step you need to learn. Yes. Look, it's right here. Everything is right here for you. This is your rundown, your mirror numbers, your date sum, your hit sum, the root sum, the location, and the patterns. These are the steps you need to know to actually learn to win playing the lottery pick 3. Very simple. Very simple. And I'm going to show you right now how you do it. Very simple. Boogie Down was good. So I'm going to show you now how you're going to do it. What's today's date? Look at the date. 8/1. Is that today's date? I want everybody to see it. So everyone that's new, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Is that today's date? Let's do it. Very simple. I want you to see it. I'm going to go step by step so you can see what I'm talking about. Anybody from New York. So now look, this is what I'm going to show you. 5, 8, 1. What are the neutral numbers? The neutral numbers, always remember, is the 0 and the 5. Those are the neutral numbers. Always remember that. Anyone that's new here, always remember, the 0 and the 5 are the neutral numbers. So that 81 right there is the date, today's date. August 1st, 8/1. Okay? Very simple. Now I'm going to show you. You're going to count down 3. You're going to count down 3 till you get to 7. So 5 and 3 is what? 8. 8 and 3 is 11. That's the 1. 1 and 3 is the 4. 4 and 3 is the 7. So now you're going to count down 1 till you get to the 2. So you got 9, 10, 1, and 2. Now the last column, you're going to count down 7. 1 and 7 is the 8. 7 and 8 is the 5. Yes, 5 and 7 is the 2. And 2 and 7 is the 9. Where are the corner pairs at? What numbers are matching here? What numbers you see on the corners that are matching? What numbers you see they're matching? Yes. Yes, you on point. So you guys are on point. So look, the 88 is the corner pair. So that winning number is going to be touching that 8. Okay, so let's look at it. What was the winning number today for New York? What was the winning number today in New York? Midday. What was the winning number? Yes. I want everybody to see it with their own 2 eyes, how this is working. Nicole, so you see it here. 4, 2, 1. Do you see it here? 1, 4, 2. Is it touching the corner pairs? The 1, 4, 2. So look at it. I want you to see it. Yes, this is not a magic trick. I'm just showing you it's all about patterns. This is why I show everybody. The location of the patterns, that's the key on winning. That's the key on winning. So the 4, 2, 1. So now, what was the winning number last night in New York? Yes, what was the winning number last night? Yeah, I want everybody to see it. So look, 4. Let's do it together. Look, 4, 2, 6. Now, are these numbers the same numbers? The 4 and the 4, the 2 and the 2? Is the 1 is the 6? Is that the same number that came out last night with the day number? Or it's just a coincidence? Yes. Deborah, you see it, no? So is that 421, 426 the same number? Yes. You see it, no, Robert? So now look, so we already know it. We already know that together. So now that number came out last night, that 426. What's the mirror to 426? What's the mirror to that number? There goes your mirror chart. The 4 is what? The 9. What's the 2? The 7. What's the 1? The 6, no? Or the 1. What is that? What is that? The 6 is the 1. Look at it. There you go. The 971. So you see it here. Look. 9, 1, 7. That was the number that came out last night. What was the winning number today for New York? Regina, what's up? Deborah, Albert. So look at it. So this was last night's number. What was the number for today? Do you see it there? Is that number touching that number? The winning numbers are always attached. Is that number touching that number? You clearly see it, no? Clearly you see it. Clearly. Clearly, guys. You could clearly see it. So look, I'm going to show you, anybody here from New York, I'm going to do New York for tonight. What other state? Nicole, you see what I'm talking about. How the numbers are always connected to each other. 917 is 426. There goes your 412. The number's here. The next number's not up here. The numbers are always attached. Yes. So look, I'm gonna do New York, then I'm gonna do another state so you can see it for yourself. You're gonna see it for yourself. I'm gonna show you here clearly. Now, this is the number you're gonna use for today for the grid for tonight for New York. Look, 952. What's the root sum for today? Look, 8, 1. That's August 1st. 8 and 1 is what? August is the 8. Today is the 1st. 8, 1. 8 plus 1 is what? There you go. There you go. So now look, this is how you're going to do it. 0 till you get to the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You're only counting one down. 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the root sum again I told you for today? What's the root sum for today? For New York. For everywhere. Today's root sum, 8, 1. What is that? What does that add up to? The 9. There we go. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go like this to the 9 and here. So that's your target. That's where the next winning number is going to be. It's going to be around the 9, or they could use the 9. So what was the winning number that came out last night? So we're doing night with night. We're not doing day and night. We're doing night with night. So what was the last number that came out of New York at night, last night? Yes, I'm going to put it here, New York. What was the last winning number last night? Yes. There you go. So now, do you see 2, 4, 6 down here? So it's up here. So you're going to circle 4, 6, 2. That was the last winning number for New York last night. I'm going to show you how you could get the winning number for tonight. So this is the last number that came out in New York, 462. What is this number here next door? What's the mirror to 967? This is for New York. I'm just showing you. What is the mirror to 967? So was that the winning number today for New York? Are the numbers next to each other? So you guys see it, no? So this is the number from last night from New York. And there goes your day number. I'm just showing you how the numbers are always attached to each other. This is why I'm showing you this. I'm showing you. So now this is what you're going to do. That number that came out today, that 412, this determines what numbers you're going to play for tonight. What does this number add up to? Yes, this is the number that came out in New York today. I'm gonna teach you the tricks on how to do this. So this number adds up to 7. Remember, you always go up 1. 7, 8. What's the mirror to 7, 8? Look, I'm gonna put the mirror numbers just in case anyone that's new here that doesn't know what is a mirror number. I'm gonna just show you here. Look. What's the mirror to 7, 8? There you go. So 2, 3. So now what you're going to do now, you're going to take your highlighter and highlight what numbers you're going to highlight. What numbers you're going to highlight for tonight? Yes, what numbers are the hot numbers for tonight? There you go. You on point. 2, 3, 7, 8, 2, 3, and the 7. Those are the hot numbers for tonight. So what was the last number that came out at night? Is it down here or is it up here? So you're trying to pinpoint the location of the last number. There you go. So this is what I suggest. Today's root number today is 9. Today's root number is the 9. 8 and 1. That's the date, the 9. So does it make sense for tonight to play the 072? What does that number add up to? That's 072. What does that number add up to? So you think it makes sense to play that number tonight? This was the last number that came out. This is the location here. Does it make sense to play the 072? Ask yourself, does it make sense to play that number? Because the root number to that number is the 9. So how about the 630? See the numbers that I highlight. Is that 630? What does the 630 add up to? Yes, what does the 630 add up to? This was the last number that came out. This is the area that we're concentrating on. See, so you're starting to see what I'm talking about. How about the 162? What does that number add up to? So today's root sum is 9. If today is the 9, what's tomorrow? If today is the 9, tomorrow is what? What comes after the 9? There you go. You on point. So the root sum you should be concentrating on is the 8, 9, and the 0. That is determining what number you're going to use for tonight. This determines what numbers you're going to use. So without this, you're going to be playing blindfolded. So I'm just trying to show you what numbers make sense for tonight. And I'm showing you. The 730, what's the root sum to 730? 073. What's the root sum to that number? That's the target there. What's the 730? What's 073? What does that? So that's the 0. There you go. So 703 is the 0. Yes. How about the 810? What number is that? So you guys are following me what I'm talking about. Does that make any sense? Does this make sense what I'm showing you? Just remember, when you're doing this, these are your main numbers you're going to play. You're going to play other numbers with different root sums for insurance. Does everybody understand that? These are your main numbers you're going to play, but you're also going to play other root numbers for insurance. Does everybody understand that? You got to cover yourself. So this is when the insurance comes in. What is it? Yes, this is how you do it. The 632, for an example. The root sum to the 632 is what? That is the 1. So that's not part of the root number, but you could use that number for insurance. You understand? This is the location here. Always remember, you got to pinpoint the last number that came out, and you always got to remember to look at the root number that you're playing. See, a lot of people play. They don't do that. You know how the people get the winning numbers? They'll play their license plate number. They'll play their birthday. They don't have a clue on what they're doing. Yes. Yes, thank you, Leonard. You also got to play the front and the back of the number. Always when you're doing this. So if you're playing 063, for an example, for tonight, you also got to play the mirror to that number. What is the mirror to that number? That's 185, 185. So you're playing front and back of the number. If you're playing 072, what's the mirror to the 072? That's 572. See it? 275. So you're playing front and back. So if you're playing 162, like I told you, you got to play 162 and the 167. That's the flip to the number. The front, and that's the flip to the number. So if you're playing 730 tonight, what's the flip to that number? That's the 285. If you're playing the 180, that's the 365. Yes. So does everybody understand what I'm showing them? Yes. If you don't understand, that's why you got to practice this. This is why I tell everybody. Yes. I go live every day. I go live. It's a private live I go on. Yes. At 7:45, I go on live. But it's a private live. Whoever wants to join in the private live, that's where I give the winning numbers. Here. But it's a private live. Here's my email. You email me, I'll show you how you can join the group. It's that simple. This is what I do every day. So if you want to join, here's my email. Yes. And if you want to book a one-on-one with me, these are the time slots I'm available. I'm not available till next Thursday. Everything is already booked. So you can email me. If you want a slot for next Thursday, I'm available 1:15 at 3 o'clock next Thursday. I'm already booked from now to next Thursday. That's how people book me every day. Because this is working. People book me every day. So if you want a time slot, I'm available next Thursday, 1:15, 3 p.m. Here's my email. It's that simple. So whoever wants to learn it, here's the information. The ball is in your court. If you want to learn it, this is the first step you need to do. Invest in yourself. If you don't want to learn it, you can continue playing the way you want to play. You can play lucky guess number. You can play any number. Play your birthday, license plate. That is not the correct way to play. Just letting you know. Yes, so if you want to play just random numbers on a hunch, go right ahead. Or you want to do it the correct way. Book a one-on-one with me, and I'll teach you the secrets on winning, on doing this. I can show you. This is what I do. Yes, thank you, Nicole. So look, here's my email. I'm not going nowhere. If you want to book, here's the email. This live is going to go up as a video. You can watch this live again and get the email. Simple as that. Here's my email. And again, I'm going live tonight at 7:45. But it's a private live. The only way you can join in, you need to email me. I'll give you the info. I'll give you the password so you can come on the live. Yes. And this is where I reveal my winning numbers for tonight. So as simple as that, guys. So whoever wants to do it, I just showed you New York. Yes, I just did New York. So what other state? I'm going to do one more state. What state you want me to do? And I can show you. So just remember, you have to invest in yourself. When I first learned this, I didn't want to invest nothing. You have to invest to learn it. That's what I did. I didn't want to pay nothing, but I had to pay to learn it. So if you want to learn it, you're going to open up your wallet so you can learn it. Yes, it's that simple. Yes. So whoever wants to learn it, I'm already showing you what you need to do. So what state I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you. What state? Florida? So Florida, what was the winning number today in Florida? Yes, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to do Florida, and I'm going to show you. What was the last winning number in Florida for today? What was the winning number today? That's going to determine what numbers you're going to play for tonight. So the 317 came out today. Yes, the 317. Okay, what was the winning number last night? So that was the day number. What was the number that came out at night? Yes, this is for Florida. What was the winning number last night for Florida? Daytime was 317. What was the night number? This is what determines on what you're going to play. So 503 came out in Florida. That was the... Yes, 503 came out last night in Florida. 503. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. 503. So look. The hit sum, if you're looking at it, yes, I'm going to show you what they did. Very simple. The hit sum for your state is the same as New York. The 317 that came out today, the 317 that comes out today, that's 2 3 for tonight, 7, 8. So it's the same grid as New York. So you hear that, Florida? So Florida, you got the same grid for tonight. The number that came out today was 317. So that gives you a hit sum of 2378. The last number that came out last night was the 350. You see it on top? So that's the area for tonight. So you got the same root sum as New York. So screenshot that. Screenshot this so you can watch this live again. So whoever's watching again, the number that came out today for Florida has the same root number as New York for tonight. Yes. So whoever's here on the live, I'm showing you. For Florida, I'm showing you. So this is the location again. 350 was the last number that came out last night, and the 731 was the day number. Do you see it, how it's attached? Look at it. 350 last night, and today was the 371. The hit sum for tonight is 2378 for Florida as well, just like New York. New York and Florida has the same numbers for tonight. The 2 and the 3 and 7, 8. You got it? So anybody from Florida, you ready to see it? So if you want, screenshot this. I'm showing you what numbers make sense. Today is the 9. So if you want to play tonight, you're going to play those numbers in that area. Remember, you're playing front and back. This is your mirror numbers. So whatever number you choose here in the area, you're going to play the front of it and you're going to play the back of it. That's the mirror side of it. Yes, if you choose, say you choose 163, you got to play the mirror side to that. That's what? 168. That's the mirror side to it. So I already gave you the grid for tonight for Florida. So everybody, just remember, location, location, location. If you're in the wrong location, you're not going to win. It's simple as that. It's that simple. So again, everybody, enjoy your evening. Happy Friday to everybody. Winner, winner, chicken, dinner. Yes, everybody enjoy your Friday. Just remember, this grid is for Florida and for New York. The hit sum is 2378 for Florida and for New York. So if you want to play it, I've already showed you. The last number that came out in Florida last night was the 350. So that's the location for today. The last number that came out for New York was the 264. Same location. So you already know the area for tonight. Let's see the outcome for tonight. Let's see the outcome for tonight. The only way you're not going to see the winning number is when the lottery throws a double number. That's when the house makes their money. So just know that. All right, guys, so you got a 90% chance on winning. I already showed you the area. So everybody, enjoy your evening. You have the email. Contact me if you want to join the group or you want a one-on-one with me. It's that simple. This is Numbers with Dave, the Lotto King, and I'm out.